everybody. Now today, as you can tell, I have a bookish charity shop haul. I love charity shops and I love books, ergo here we are. Now for those of you that don't know, I actually volunteer at a charity shop every week, and so I kind of get a feel of the charity shop books of now. You might find that they actually are quite similar to every charity shop. There's always one or two book series that are in every charity shop. For example, last couple of months it's been 50 Shades of Grey. So I've bought a lot of charity shop books and I love charity shops. They're very overlooked, I find. I'm not one to say that some charity shops are overpriced when it comes to books, for example British Heart Foundation, because I know that charities really need the money and I'm more than willing to give it. So I'm going to start randomly. The Godfather, Mario Puzo. Now I will link down my review in the description box if you want to watch it. But I loved the book, didn't love the film. I watched the film last night for the first time and I didn't think it was as amazing as everyone described, but maybe it's just that the people haven't read the book, and the book I love, so I was overjoyed to find this. This was £2, which is quite steep for a charity shop, but I'm not one to say that, am I? Next we have Eat, Pray, Love by Elizabeth Gilbert. Now I wanted to read this ever since watching the film, and I loved the film. It's like a woman's journey of self-discovery. Sorry, I'm on the floor. It's about Elizabeth Gilbert, who actually wrote the book. It's an autobiographical novel, which not a lot of people know. I just found out a second ago reading the blurb. And it's about a woman who's in a really stable life in her 30s, about to, like, you know, have kids, have a family, and she doesn't want it. So instead she travels to Bali, to India, and to Rome, just to discover herself. And I really look forward to reading it. Next we have Monuments Men. Now I really want to watch the film because I like Mr. Matt Damon, but I love the premise of the film and obviously the book, which is by Robert Edsel and Bret Witter. Now it's about a group of men who's on a kind of journey to save the historical paintings of the Renaissance, for example, and all these other ages from the Nazis, because the Nazis kind of like to destroy, with guns apparently, like to destroy the paintings, and these lot are trying to save the monuments, and I really can't wait to start reading the book. Next we have What Katy Did by Susan Coolidge. Now I actually heard of this book first, even though it's a classic, from My Sister Jodie by Jacqueline Wilson. I know, but I really want to read this. It's about a girl called Katy who's quite boisterous and doesn't really like to do what she's told. She's always been told to not go on this swing because it's broken, and one day something terrible happens. The swing breaks. Quote. So yeah, she becomes paralysed, and it's about her life and that her mistake, etc. Next we have an interesting book which I never heard of. I just picked it up actually looking at the spine. The spine really interested me. It's called Elizabeth is Missing, and I believe it's about a woman called Maud, M-A-U-D, who is forgetful. I believe she has dementia, and she forgets lots of things, but one thing that she does remember is that her best friend Elizabeth, her friend Elizabeth, is missing. But people kind of dismiss her, like, oh, you forget everything, you're just confused, but she knows that Elizabeth is missing. And the tagline, which is quite cool, is, how do you solve a mystery when you can't remember the clues? I think it'll be a really interesting twist on the kind of usual mystery suspect crime book. I think it'll be really interesting. Next we have, a Muse CD, but you don't want to see that. Next we have Trainspotting by Irvin Welsh. Now, I don't know the film, I've not watched the film. I do know it's about a lot of drugs and that it's British. Whoop, whoop. It sounds very British. Looking at the blurb, all I see is mortgage payments, washing machines, sitting on a couch, and pishing and shiting yourself. Very British. I really look forward to reading this before watching the film. Next we have Schindler's List. This is by Thomas Keneally. And I haven't... Did I mention this? If I haven't, I'll mention it really quickly. It's about a guy who's like a manager. I think I mentioned it. I can't remember though. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, he owns a factory with lots of Jews working in the factory in the Nazi times during World War II, and he saves all of the Jews from persecution, which is a really inspiring thing, and I really look forward to reading this before watching the film. That is all I have. I bought some shorts from Primark. Did you want to see that? No? Some shoes? No? Okay. I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and There's going to be a lot of books to read. I'm still reading Frankenstein. It's not dragging. I just don't have the incentive to read it. But it's good. That will be my next review, I hope. Okay. Bye.